Welcome back to News 46. Ash Springs Recreation Site, located alongside U.S. Highway 93 in Lincoln County, about 100 miles north of Las Vegas, will remain closed to the public for an additional 2 years. The Bureau of Land Management announced in a Federal Register notice published today the extension is necessary to ensure public safety and resource protection for federally listed endangered species while the BLM completes a management plan and environmental assessment for the 1.18-acre site. The BLM closed the site in June 2014 due to extensive modification of the man-made pool by public users, which made it unsafe and degraded habitat for the endangered species, the white river springfish. The closure was due to expire in June 2016.
Attorneys say 2 sons of Nevada rancher Cliven Bundy and 3 other men are due to be transferred in custody from Oregon to Nevada to face charges stemming from an armed confrontation with government agents 2 years ago. Lawyers for Ammon Bundy said they've been told arraignments will be Friday in U.S. District Court in Nevada. Ammon Bundy, Ryan Bundy, Brian Cavalier, Blaine Cooper, and Ryan Payne have been in federal custody in Portland, where they're accused of leading an occupation of a U.S. wildlife refuge this year. In Nevada, they're facing conspiracy, obstruction, weapons, and assault charges for a standoff with federal agents rounding up cattle near Bunkerville.
Today in our Senior Tips segment, News 46 speaks to Fire Chief Scott Lewis from Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue.
Welcome to Health and Safety Tips for Seniors. This week, Chief Scott Lewis is here from the Pahrump Fire Department to address fire safety tips for seniors.
Well, first thing they should do, if they discover fire within their residence and it's occupied at the time, is number one is alert everyone that's in the house to get out. Then you should dial 911 immediately, make certain that nobody gets out. You can try to take the pets out as you're egressing out, but don't delay the evacuation trying to take pets or personal belongings. And on your way out, if you can, successfully, on the way out again, close doors behind you to try and minimize the space and the openness of the fire.
Cool. And what are the pertinent pieces of information that you and your team need to know when they arrive at the fire?
When we arrive at the fire, the first thing we want to know is everyone's safely out of the house. Are there any injuries? Is there any additional hazards both in the house or on the property that we need to be aware of? Are all the gates and doorways open up so we can get the equipment and the personnel on the property itself? And I guess we absolutely want to know if anyone is suspected of having gone back in the residence.
Thank you, Chief Lewis, for this life-saving information. This is Tonya Brum reporting from KPVM News 46.
Yesterday, KPVM-TV hooked up another viewer on the south end of town so that he could watch local news.
Actually, I was on the internet. I was looking on channel 46 to try and catch up some news on some people I wanted to find out things about. And I got on the internet and saw that, and then I saw this thing about a paper clip. And I said, well, that sounds interesting. So I called Bill and told him about it, and he said, that sounds pretty interesting. So I gave him the number because I'm hard of hearing, so he could hear better than me. And so he called. He did all the calling and all the legwork, if you might call that legwork. So he got into that, and he did all the talking to you and anybody that he needed to talk to. Got the information. He says, oh, I know how to do it. I'll come over tomorrow morning and we'll do it. 9 o'clock in the morning, I put it on the board, on my bulletin board. Bill will be here at 9 a.m. to mess up the TV. Because every job we take on in this house or project we do together, it never comes out right. We installed the bathroom door upside down, and he was wondering why the knob was so high, you know. Well, it took us both to do it, you know.
So you scheduled 9 a.m. to mess up your TV?
To mess up my TV, and he lived to his promise. He did a good job.
So when Jason came over, did he mess it up?
Not at all. A couple minutes he had it going, and going great.
With a paper clip?
With the paper clip.
I know you're on a fixed income, so that was something that you really wanted to do, is make sure that the paperclip could work. You have a TV right here, and you picked up all 4 channels. We are here near the south side of town, kind of mid-south, and you were able to pick up the 4 local channels.
Yes, and they came in perfectly. No difference in the vision of the screen. It was real clear, like it's always has been, so there's no change whatsoever in the picture.
Why did you want local television?
Why? Because I wanted to know what's going on in our community. You know, it's hard to find out. And I said, wait a minute, I don't want to go on the internet every day to try and find out. And I was trying to find out some things about some people I know were doing in the community. And I get on the internet and I got it on my favorites, channel 46.
So there you go.
So
So every day you can watch the news. It runs 10 times a day. You can even watch the Board of County Commissioners meeting, which airs live.
Yes, I know that. Yeah.
So you super happy then?
I'm super happy.
And the cost of a paperclip.
A cost of a paperclip.
Thank you so much,
And
Nick.
it's really been a wonderful experience having you in there.
And if you would like us to hook up your TV to our 4 free digital channels, please call 775-727-9400 extension 201. And it's free of charge.
All right, folks. Well, after this break, Noah Began's going to have your weather, so don't go anywhere.